equatable, but fiber lasers can do stuff that CO2 lasers can't do at all. Typically when we look at gantry lasers, we're looking at CO2. There are a few fiber gantries on the market, but not a lot, and they're extremely expensive. So most people are looking at galvo lasers. The first galvo laser they see is the fiber laser. That's a much shorter wavelength than the CO2, and you can mark metals with that, something the CO2 can't really do. The CO2 can remove oxidized surfaces from metals, so things like aluminum, no problem. But once you want to start engraving and actually ablating that material and creating depth, that's something only a fiber laser can do. And we haven't even started talking about UV yet, which is like a whole nother thing. So yeah, I know it's a lot.
Now I watched the AirPods one. That was
Yeah, laser.
so much fun. And of course you made me want a UV laser.
They're very cool.
I mean, it was beautiful. It was just
Yeah.
beautiful. But yeah, I don't know that I would be rushing right out and doing that.
They're very expensive, but they do offer a unique marking ability that neither the CO2 or the fiber can do. Because as different as they seem to you and me, the fiber and the CO2 are both infrared. They're both a longer wavelength than the visible light spectrum. UV pushes it way to the other end, so past our visible light spectrum and then into the short wavelength, so like really high energy beam. And that lets you do a lot of amazing things on materials that you can't even touch with IR, because IR is just a heat laser, and ultraviolet, we're like hitting it with like really high energy photons, and it makes for a good show for sure.